often, so I wanted to highlight them because we do have some stock of them now. These are actually fossil bison teeth made into a pendant. And what I think is unique about these, first of all, I think they look so cool. They're almost kind of like a piece of abstract art or something like that. You almost don't sort of see that it's a tooth right away, but then once you do see it, it's hard to unsee it. I like that there is a lot of natural variation in the tooth itself. So you have some that are really white like this, you have some that are a lot more mottled, dark brown, white, tan, all kinds of colors. There's some of them are like really good, kind of pristine condition, and then others are just really gnarly and look really cool and awesome. And you never know what you're gonna get. And we don't get these too often, so I wanted to highlight them. And then we put them on these leather cords, which we do that work ourselves in our fabrication studio in upstate New York. So we put them on the cords and make them into a necklace. We can also adjust the length of the cords, so if you feel like you want it to hang lower or higher, you could put a note in your order with us and we can make this custom to size. And then we add these little spring clasps on the end, so easy on, easy off. And yeah, so fossil bison are pretty interesting. We do get these teeth, and we had just up until very recently a whole fossil bison display back here. If you've been in the store recently, you might have seen it. But everything sold out super quick, and this is the last of the bison material that we have left. We had some bison vertebrae, we had some bison jaws, and then the teeth are interesting because while bison material is uncommon, teeth are more common than other types of material. And in general, fossil teeth are more common than other types of fossil bones. I think because teeth are just, you know, they mineralize differently, their hardness is different, and I think they just have a tendency to fossilize a little easier than some of the other material, the other types of bones in the body. So I think those are pretty cool in that sense. Bison, like extinct bison, the scientific name would have been Bison antiquus, versus current modern day bisons are bison, so they're a direct descendant of Bison antiquus. Bison antiquus would have been about 25% larger than modern day bison, which I don't know if you've ever seen a bison in real life. I've never seen a live one, but we did have a bison shoulder mount recently, and that thing is big, and that's like a current extant modern bison, and so these guys are even 25% bigger, which was not uncommon. These were alive during the Pleistocene. And so these are actually some of the younger fossils that we have. A lot of the fossils we have in the store are hundreds of millions of years old, or at least tens of millions of years old. These actually probably lived about 10 to 20,000 years ago. And they are still, so these are relatively young fossils. And fossilization is when a organic material such as bone gets buried in the ground for a long period of time and takes on all of the minerals from the ground surrounding it, and oftentimes it's in water or mud or something like that, and it takes on all of those mineral deposits into the bone itself, which turns bone, organic matter, into mineral matter. So this is actually not a bone anymore, it's a fossil, it's basically a rock. That's part of the fossilization process. And yeah, so fossil bison material is hard to come by. These are from, these animals were common throughout North America for, tens of thousands of years. Obviously a lot less common now, and so these are pretty special. So I definitely suggest you come check them out. We'll be having free shipping on these for the next